Joe Daniher is in Sellers. How good were you after a 12-month break?
I never had one. How can you have a 12-month break? This is unusual because for mine, he's only played 35% of the... he's missed 35% of the games that he should have played. Played 104 of 176. That's a massive difference in how you handle yourself. This is a good news story for me. This is a story that they want to bring something back to take the pressure off what they're doing at the moment, which is just pretty average. They haven't won a final in 16 years. They're just seriously... they're in big trouble.
Is it a desperate move, you think, Sellers, or not?
I think so. I think it's a desperate move. Bring him back in. What's the point of playing him in a practice match? He gets injured pretty easily, as you well know, and all of a sudden you might as well put him in and play him because they're paying him plenty.
Kingy?
Well, where else would bring a player like this back and straight into AFL football? I mean, haven't we seen this before with Joe? I think there's a real sense of déjà vu for me that this is what happened last year. He was rushed back. I know he played 100 minutes of the first game back last year against the Kangaroos. I think it was a Good Friday game. And then 6 days later, he played another 100 minutes on Anzac Day. 9 days later, he played another 100 minutes against Geelong. And 2 weeks later, he was out of the side injured, and we haven't seen him since. So I don't know if you allow the player to be his very best if you rush him straight back into AFL football. Top-line AFL football after a break like this without match practice, without a scratch match. I mean, what other club would do that?
Can you quantify, either of you, probably more so you, David, when they say that they've given him match sim?
Yep.
So what's modern-day match sim compared to actually modern-day playing a game of football against an opposition?
Well, when you play against the opposition, they're not worrying about the fact you're wearing a different colour bib or that you've been on the sidelines for 12 months. They're out there to stop you getting the footy, and they'll do anything they can. You have to move at a different speed. You have to change angles. You have to go at 100% rat power and not build up to 100%. Everything changes. It's something you have to get used to. And, the risk for me is a different sort of injury, a hamstring, a quad, a calf, because you go from zero to hero in a short space of time. So that's my worry. It's a great story. I'm rapt that he's back playing AFL footy, but I would have loved to have seen another hit out or two, once he's declared fit to go, before he comes back in. And, the story's big, but, gee, the cost's big if he gets injured.
It's a desperation story for mine. And if they lose this game, Essendon now, they're finished. They won't make the finals at all.